users, right? Hope everyone knows how to create users.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Now we will see how to create groups. Can you all see my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so these are the labs which we are going to do. We have seen how to create AWS free account. We have seen how to see the information of account, how to create IAM user, and we have seen how to apply policies.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes,
Ma'am, how to create the new password for the user, ma'am? I did not complete.
how
I
to
was not
reset,
getting.
how to reset
Recreate
the password.
password. Yes, ma'am.
So while logging in, while you create user,
Yes, ma'am.
while you create user, you can see the option here there that if you want to reset the password, user for which user you have giving the password, creating the account, can they reset the password in the next login or not? There will be one option while creating user. You need to select that option. If you select that option, then while you log in with that user account, you can see old password and new password. There
So we
you need
should
to,
log in as IAM user, ma'am. Instead
yes,
of root user, we should log in
yes,
as IAM user, and there we need to
yes.
reset
After
the
creating
password.
account, they'll give the sign-in details, right?
Yeah, yeah, ma'am.
URL, username, and password. You
Yes,
need to
ma'am.
copy and paste that URL in incognito so
Incognito
that
window.
this page will not get disturbed. That's why we use incognito window. In incognito window, you need to paste that URL. When you paste that URL, you will get one page where account ID will already be created. Just you need to copy the username and password. When you select next there you can see the option of old password and new password.
Okay, ma'am.
So
Thank you.
that's why you need to write steps. While I'm showing, you need to take pen, paper, and write all the small steps. Like
Yes,
if
ma'am.
you write the
I
steps
have
by
written, but
yourself,
I did not find the reset of the password.
okay. So can I proceed now?
Ma'am.
So now I'm the root user of IAM user.
IAM user.
User.
No, I'm the
Root.
root user.
Acha,
I
okay.
now last
Root
class you
user
created
create
the
IAM user.
password, mama.
Yes,
Yeah.
root user will create IAM
Create
user.
IAM users.
Yes. So your email ID and your password while creating AWS account that you need to type. If you want to log in, you need to use root user. In this account, we are using service. The name of that service is IAM.
Okay.
This is the root account. In that root account, there are 200 plus services. We have access of all 200 plus services. In that one service is IAM. So we are using IAM service. By using IAM service, we are creating IAM users. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So we
Yes,
have
ma'am.
seen how to create users, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Now we'll see how to create user groups. Now we'll see how to apply MFA. Let's see how to apply MFA for these users. So I have created the user. In the previous class, I have created the user called Fatima. I need to select Fatima. I can see the details here. I have given S3 full access to Fatima and change password permission to Fatima. Now, if I want to enable MFA. If I want to assign MFA to Fatima, what I need to do? Please, everyone, write steps. Take your book and pen. Ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So now you all know how to create users. I'll show again very fast. Just I'll create the next user now called Wahida. You need to give provide console access. Select that. Then I want to create IAM user. Because I have already shown this, that's why I'm doing little fast. Auto-generated password, and user must create a new password and next sign in. If you select this, you will have the option to reset the password.
Brunda. Brunda.
Please mute your mic online. Then
Sorry.
next. Then attach policies directly. Which policy I want to give to Wahida? EC2 full access. EC2 full access. Next. This is the review. Username is Wahida. I have given console access. Password is auto-generated. Yes, I want to reset the password and next sign in. These are the permissions I have given to Wahida. Now, as soon as I select create user, I can see the sign in details. What I need to do, I need to copy and paste it. Or
Yes,
I can also download CSV file. Now
ma'am.
just open WordPad, paste the URL, then copy the password,
Yes.
paste. This is the password. Then copy the username, paste. So what I need to do, I need to open WordPad, copy URL, username and password. This will show only once. So after creating password, just return to user list. So I have created the user. Now for Wahida, now we are assigning MFA for Wahida. Is it clear, everyone? Now
Yes,
select
ma'am.
Wahida. Here you can see enable without MFA. If you select this, you will get the option of enable MFA. Or the second way is, here you can see permissions, groups, tags, security credentials and access advisor. You need to select security credentials. Under that, you can see multi-factor authentication. Here you can see assign MFA device. Two options, right? First, what you need to do?
Enabled with
First, you need to go
MFA.
to that user. Select that user. There are two ways. First way is here, enabled without MFA. You need to click this. If you click, you will get the option of enable MFA. Or what you can do, you can go to security credentials, scroll down. Here you can see assign MFA. So just assign MFA, click. You will get this page. So here there are three options to assign MFA. One is to mobile, second option is to pen drive, and third option is to hardware TOTP token. So now what is available? Phone, right? We have
Yes,
phones. Everyone
ma'am.
has mobile phones.
Second
In
one is
that
for what, ma'am? Security keys for what?
pen drive.
Pen drive.
Through pen drive, we can assign MFA or through mobile. So in this mobile, we need to install this app, Authenticator app. I'll send the screenshot in group. How that app looks like. You need to install right now. I'm sending that in group. Authenticator app.
After selecting that, we have to install that app.
First, you need to install the app. Search Authenticator app in Google. So I have sent a screenshot in group. You need to install that app. You can
Download and install.
install that app. The name of the app is Authenticator. Authenticator app. This one. Can you see my screen?
That's my
This app,
Google.
Google Authenticator. Just install that in your mobile. Everyone, now. I'm giving 2 minutes. Type Authenticator app. This Google Authenticator app, install.
In this, we have many map. First one, we
Sorry.
have to go get verification codes with that.
Yes. Yes. So to assign MFA, we need device, either mobile or hardware to OTP token or security key for pen drive.
Direct in Play Store it is there, ma'am.
Yes.
Not in Google, it is Play Store it is there.
Okay. According to requirement, please install.
Mom, I'm doing it on the computer. So, should I download the same app?
Yes. You need to download the same app.
Okay.
It's asking a code. Add a code.
Okay, don't do anything, just install.
Okay.
Just install. I'll show how to assign MFA. Everyone installed? So now to assign MFA, first you need to go to security credentials, scroll down. There you can see the MFA option. Here you need to click assign MFA. Because now we don't have pen drive, we are using this mobile phone. But recommended is in companies, you need to use pen drives. So here,
Mom, it cannot
first,
be installed on the. Mom,
sorry,
I cannot install it on the computer. It shows installed on more devices, but it's not.
Okay,
I
you are
cannot
using
click it.
iPhone.
No, I'm using my computer.
Okay, in computer you cannot install. You need to install that in mobile phone.
Okay.
Okay. So here in
Okay.
MFA device, first you need to give the device name. You can give any name. For example, I'm giving Android. Device name. Then you need to select mobile. In that mobile, it's mandatory to install Authenticator app. So select Authenticator app. Scroll down, next. When you do next, you will get this page. Here you can see in the second one, show QR code. Click, it will show a scanner. Open your mobile. Who installed Authenticator app? Diksha, have you installed?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, please scan this. When you open Authenticator app, in that app, you can see the option of scan QR code. Just click that, then scan this.
Yes, ma'am. It shows some code.
Yes, it's showing some code, right? Tell that code.
145.
141
145, not 1. 5.
145
821.
821. Now
Second number 938
938
072.
072. Add MFA. So this is very easy. Just what you need to do, you need to assign you need to go to security credentials. You need to assign MFA. Then first you need to give the name of the device. Then you need to select the Authenticator app, that is mobile. Then you need to install that Authenticator app. Scan that QR code. As soon as you scan the QR code, it will generate 2 codes. So you need to type that codes and just assign. So now when you log in with IAM user, that account, see for Wahida we have assigned MFA and enabled with MFA. So now copy and paste that credentials. So there it will show the code. When you assign MFA, they will get that option while logging in with IAM user. It will give one option, that MFA code. Again, that MFA code will go to that Authenticator app. There you need to paste that code. Now just copy and paste the credentials. Copy the URL of Wahida. Open incognito. Paste. Will directly generate the account ID of IAM user. Just you need to copy and paste the password, username and password. Wahida is the username. Password. Copy the username and paste the password. Sign in. Can you see, because we have enabled MFA, now it will generate the code in that Authenticator app. Who told me the code? Just go to the app. It will generate one more code. You need to copy and paste that code.
Okay.
Just
892.
see. Sorry?
892.
892.
Ma'am, it shows another code.
Okay.
921 739.
921 73
9.
739.
99.
Is it clear? While logging in, you will get one more code in that authenticator app if you enable MFA for security credentials, for extra layer security, so that hackers cannot hack, because you will get that code in your mobile phone. If he knows the password, or if he knows the username or password, but while after going to the next page, it will show the MFA code. He cannot crack that code because the code will be in your phone, in your authenticator app. Is it clear?
Ma'am, this code is changes. MFA code 1, code 2, they are changing.
Yes, it will
So,
change.
any code we can take, ma'am.
In that particular time, we need to type the
Okay,
code.
okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Got it.
If you have missed, then you can use the another code. Okay. So again, copy the old password. Why it's showing this? Because we have given the option of reset the password at the sign in, right? So you need to copy the old password, then generate the new password, reset the password. So this is how you create the users and you assign MFA to that user for extra layer security. Is it clear, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
So everyone,
Ma'am, can
know
you
the
just?
steps.
I came kind of late, and I'm sorry about that because I'm still having the fever and the cough. Can you just go about it like in a fast way?
Oh, which one do you want me to repeat? You know how to
Where
create
the
user,
assigning
right?
the security? Yes, yes,
Excuse
that's
me,
done.
ma'am. Device name, we can give any name, ma'am.
Yes, you can give any name. So to
Assigning the
assign
MFA.
MFA, what you need to do, you need to go to that user which you have
Okay.
created. For Wahida, we have already enabled MFA.
Okay.
Let's go to another user, Fatima. For Fatima, without MFA is not
Oh,
assigned. To assign MFA, what we
okay.
need to do? We need to go to security credentials first.
Uh-huh.
Then here you can scroll down. Here you can see multi-factor authentication option. Here you can see
Okay.
assign MFA device. Click.
Yes.
When you click to assign MFA
Mhm.
device, first for assigning MFA, you need to install Authenticator app in your mobile.
Yes.
Okay. So after installing that Authenticator app, you need to give any name here. For example, Android or Android mobile or something. Give any name.
Okay.
Then select Authenticator app here. In companies, you use this.
Yes.
But because we don't have this now,
Okay.
we are using mobile. Next.
Sure.
When you go to next, you'll see this page where in that second option, you can see show QR code. Click. When you click, it will give
Yes.
one scanner. So now
Code.
open your
Yeah.
Authenticator app in your mobile. In that app, scan QR code. You will have the option of scan QR code. Just scan this. As soon as you scan this, it will generate two MFA codes. So you need to copy and paste here. When you scan
Okay.
with your mobile, in
I
your
get it.
mobile's Authenticator app, it will generate two codes. You need to copy and paste here.
Two codes.
Then, yes, and just add
Okay.
MFA. Then while logging in, it will show again that MFA code. You need to again copy and paste the MFA code for extra layer security. Is it clear now?
Okay. But I'm finding one code at a time. Yeah.
Yes. First, type that code, then the second
Okay.
code. And more anyone? Sumaya, Diksha, Suji, Amreen, Rajeshwari. Okay. So you are the users. These are the users. Sumaya wants S3 access. Diksha also wants S3 access. S3. S3. So these are the users. You are the users. Sumaya wants S3 policy. Diksha wants S3 policy. Similarly, Suji, Rajeshwari, Amreen, Wahida, everyone, there are 6 users and 6 users wants S3 policy. So what I need to do, what Cloud Engineer wants to do, what he'll do, he'll create the user, he'll give S3 policy to Sumaya. Then again, he'll create the user, again he'll give S3 policy to Diksha. Similarly for others. So it will be time, right? Lots of time. So instead of doing this, what we can do, we can create a group. Create a group. Put everyone in the same group. Put everyone in the same group and give policy, S3 policy to group. This is a group. Give the policy to the group. So automatically, if you give the policy to the group, it will be attached to the users. It will be applied to the users automatically. Is it clear?
Yeah.
So if all the 6 users want S3 policy, so Cloud Engineer, he needs to create the users and he needs to apply policy for every user. It
Ma'am,
will be a loss of time.
I came late, so can you tell me what is S3 policy?
S3 is a service.
Okay.
So this users want to access S3 service. So Cloud
Okay.
Engineer needs to give S3 policy to these users. In
Users.
detail,
Okay.
we'll learn later about these services, EC2, S3, other services. In detail, we'll learn. But for
Okay,
now,
sure.
yes. So these are the users. They want S3 policy. So Cloud Engineer, it will be a loss of time. Lots of time. He needs to create the user and he needs to give the policies. So instead of that, what he can do, he can create a group He can create the group. In that group, he can attach all the users, put all the users in that group, and just give the policy to the group. So
Okay.
automatically, if you give the policy to the group, it will be applied to all the users.
Okay.
Is it clear, everyone? Why we
Yes.
create groups?
Yeah,
To
that
don't
is
waste the
clear,
time.
ma'am.
Sorry?
Yeah, that is clear, ma'am. Why we create groups? If multi-users want single policy to be used, then we create group and assign them. But what
Yes.
are these policies, ma'am?
Policies are basically, there are
Like
200
S3
plus
root,
services, right?
S3 EC2. What are
There
these
are 200,
services?
there are 200 plus services. In each service, there will be multiple like policies. The full access, it's basically the permission. So if you have attended the first class, in that first class of IAM, I have explained that. What are the policies? So if the user want to use one service, you cannot give whole 200 plus access to that IAM user. That is why the best practice is granular permissions. You need to give small permissions according to the requirement. So policies, you need to give small policies. If one user wants to use EC2 service, so you can give only EC2 policy to that service, EC2 permission. Policies are basically the permissions. If if the user want to use S3 full access, so you need to give S3 full access permission so that he can use only that S3 service, not other services. Is it clear? In S3 also, there are many policies. One is full access, one is only read only, one is only object create, only to create objects, like that. Is it clear, everyone? So according to the requirement, when you work in a company, your manager will say, these are the users, these are the 10 users with the names and with the policies. This is the user, you need to create this user and you need to give this policy to this user. You should not give by yourself. The manager will give you the list of the users, the names and the policies names. Just you need to know how to create it. That's it. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So in the company, manager will give you the list of the names and the policies. You should not do by yourself. He will give you. So don't worry. But you should know, right, how to create that users and how to attach that policies. So this is what we are learning here. Is it clear, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, the next lab is how to create user groups. How to create user groups. Here in the left side, can you see the option user groups? Write the steps, everyone. Everyone should be ready with your pen and paper, pen and book. What is the first step? You should say me the steps. In the
User
dashboard of
group.
IAM, to create groups, you need
We
to
should
select
open
user
user
groups.
Select user groups.
User.
This is the first step. Next
And then
step,
create.
create
Create.
add
groups.
the users.
Click. The next step is create group.
Create group.
Here you need to give the name of the group. For example, there is a Python team.
Yeah.
So in that Python
Right.
team, there are 6 users or 3 users.
Okay.
Let's give the name of the group Python team. Give the name of the team. The second option is add users to the group. It's optional. You can add the users here itself. Here, if I want to add Fatima to Python group, just select Fatima. This is the existing users which I have created. I have created 2 users, right? So in that,
Yes,
if I
ma'am.
want to add Fatima in this Python team, I need to select Fatima. Now scroll down. This is the policy. To whom I'm giving this policy? To the user or to the group?
To the group,
To
ma'am.
the group, Python group.
Yes. Yes, to the group, to the Python team, I'm giving the policy. Let's see, Fatima has which policy?
Easy to full access.
Yes, three.
Fatima has which policy? S3
Yes,
full
three
access
access.
S3 full
policy.
access.
Okay, so let's give EC2 full access to the Python team. Type EC2. Here you can see EC2 full access, Amazon EC2 full access, select. So what are the steps now? Just give the name of the group. If you want to add the user Fatima, just add it and give EC2 full access. Create group. That's it. It's very easy, just 3 steps. So now in Python team, the name of the team is Python. And how many users are there in this group? 1.
Even
Permissions. What are the permissions to the group?
EC2 full access.
EC2. Right?
Is
Now
it?
go to
Yeah.
this group. You can see the permission here. So you have given this permission, EC2 full access permission to the group. Now, if four or 5 users wants the same permission, EC2 permission, so you should not create the users and give the EC2 full access individually. You can just create a group and add the users in this group. So automatically EC2 permission will be applied for them. Like for user Fatima, we have given S3 full access, right?
Yeah.
We have added Fatima in Python group. Now we'll see how
Yeah.
many permissions will Fatima have.
2, ma'am. Yes, 3 and EC 2.
Yes, S3 which we have given to Fatima individually, because uh, we have uh, put her in this group, Python group. She got this permission, EC2 full access, right? Through group.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Is it clear, everyone? Why we create
Yes,
group?
ma'am.
So that easily, just you should not there is no need to give individually the permissions. Just create the group and add the users in the group. The second method to add the users in group is, here you can see you need to select Python team. Now you have created the group. First is you can add, while creating the group, you can add the users. It will show the option here. The second method is go to the team, Python team. Here you can see add users. Click add users. See, one user is created. Wahida is created. Just add. Select and add. So now there are how many users in Python team?
2.
2.
2.
Two
And
users.
Wahida will have which access? With permission?
EC2.
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 Is it you?
Yes. EC2. How? Because for Python team, we have given EC2 full access. That's why for her, it's automatically applied. Is it clear, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, please try to create a group.
So, ma'am, we can only add the users who to the team whose
Yes.
accounts were already created.
Yes. So, if you want to add new users, so what you need to do, you need to create the users here.
First, we need to
Okay.
create the user,
First, you
then
need to
we need to
create
add
the
them to the group.
users. Yes. First, you need to create the users. Then in the group, you need to add the users, existing users. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. So, ma'am, anyhow, while you creating the user will give that policies, right? Will give that service access.
So for that you need to give every user individually
Yes.
while creating user. Create the user Wahida, then give the policy, then create user, then create the user Sumaya, then give the same policy, create that user, then create the user Amreen, give the policy. It will be a loss of time, right?
Yes.
To
Uh,
reduce that time and to reduce that work, just create the users.
No,
Don't give
ma'am,
any
I got
policy
your
to the
point,
user.
but my question is like, you said that we can add the people in the group when their user account is created, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So, like while creating the user account, we will definitely give a service to them, right? Like after attaching the policy.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
via
So this is the user.
yes,
So I have to create. I got a ticket like from a manager that you need to create 3 users, and to that 3 users you need to give the same permission. That is S3 permission. So what is my work? I need to go to users. I need to create the user. I need to create the user. How I create the user? So just skip this part.
okay, okay,
Skip
we do
this
not
part.
need
Don't
to
give
add
any permission.
the.
Don't give any permission. Just create the user.
Okay, okay, got it, ma'am. Thank you.
Yes. So now the Sam has which permissions? Just the reset password
Reset pass.
permission, right? Now if
Yeah.
I add this in Python group, go to Python group, add users here. There are already 2 users. Now add user, add Sam, add user. So now Sam will have which permission?
Easy to full access.
Understood?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
Understood? Just
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
don't give any permission and create the user. Then
Okay.
add that in the group so that the same permission will be applied to the user as group. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Now
Yeah,
can you
Yeah.
all
ma'am.
create the user? Can you all create the group?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, now I'll show what to do.
Ma'am, assignment would be creating user groups and sending screenshot of the user group dashboard with the assigned policies.
Yes. No, I'll
I mean, only
I'll
policy.
explain it later. For now, create 3 users. Get the name Mary. You have already created John, right? Mary, John, and um, and create these 3 users. Okay. Create a group that is Java, Java team.
Okay,
Now
ma'am,
add
I have a
these three
question. What if
users.
Ma'am,
add
I
this.
have a question.
Okay, please.
What if I created already a John before adding it to the group with the policy EC2 full access? What do I
Yes,
do?
yes, you
Just
can
add
do
it to
that.
the Python team?
Yes, just add the user in the group.
Okay.
So create 3 users, Mary, John, and Sandra. Create a group Java team and give for Java team you need to give access of EC2. EC2 full access, 2 policies, and S3 full access. So it will automatically be applied to S3 users. So what you need to do now? You need to create 3 users. You need to create group name as Java team. Java team. For Java team, you need to apply 2 policies. EC2 full access, S3 full access. And you need to add these users, add these 3 users in the group. Now you need to do this. Everyone, I'm giving you all 5 minutes.
Ma'am, can I submit this by evening?
No, you need to do now itself
Ma'am,
because you're doing in
okay.
phone.
Yeah, okay, ma'am.
Okay, so if you're doing it in mobile phone, then only you can submit it later, but others you need to do now itself. 5 minutes. I'm giving you 5 minutes, and I'll start the next lab. Create group with 3 users. Diksha, create groups with 3 users. Very good, Diksha. Diksha is very fast.